Let's do something that jazz pianists don't do enough of. Play a guitar-based tune. I'm Ron Drodos, keyboardimprov.com, and thanks for being here for my journey through the real book. I'm glad it's yours too. And the 78th tune in the real book is D Natural Blues by Wes Montgomery. And you know, as I said that title, I realized why not many jazz pianists play guitar tunes, because D is a guitar key, and it's not necessarily a key for horn players and thereby for pianists who tend to play jazz with horns more than guitar players. So there you go, I've answered my own question here. But D is not an unbelievably hard key. The D blues scale is pretty easy to play. And this melody in D is based on the D blues scale. Wes Montgomery wrote this in the early 60s, 1961. And you know, it's great to get into some of these tunes because they take us to different places. You know, it's almost like the tune Moanin' by Bobby Timmons, that it has a sort of a calm response. It's this melody, riff, chord. And so it has this flavor of the time. The early 60s, they would do that a lot. It sort of connected the jazz tradition with the rhythm and blues of the time and earlier old school rhythm and blues. You know, going back to the 40s, you know, which influenced the rise of rock and roll. So you could see, you could understand Wes Montgomery's sort of popularity and musical development along the lines of taking jazz and putting it in a context that the general musical public, who might not be so much into jazz at the time, not all of them, could still relate to, because they were using some of the same things they had been hearing in Louis Jordan's music, you know, like Caledonia, even going back to some earlier swing rhythms and connecting it with the blues. So if you liked blues, if you liked early rock, if you liked some energetic swing music and some jazz, you could like Wes Montgomery. And that might have been one of the reasons why he was so popular too. Also some great recordings of his with Wynton Kelly on piano. So if you like Wynton Kelly from Miles Davis, Freddie Freeloader fame, check out Wes Montgomery. So here we go. The key of D and D Natural Blues. D natural blues. So have fun with this. You know, if you play with guitarists, you're going to play in these keys. In fact, when I was in high school, I played more with guitarists than sax players and trumpet players. So I got really good at playing blues in A, and D, and G, and things like that. And then when I went to college, University of Connecticut, I played with a lot of jazz players who played sax and trumpet, and I got better in F. And then I was surprised, and B flat, and I was surprised when I went back home and played with some of my high school buddies again. Just even after 6 months at college, I had gotten better in F and B flat than in D and A and G. And so I realized that just how much time we live in these keys. It's not like one key is harder than another. You know, after a while you can get comfortable in D flat. You know, it's just a question of living in that key. D flat, C sharp. You just got to spend the time and enjoy it, even if it's not as natural at first. So good luck, and I'll see you in the next video, which is Dahoud. Great Clipper Brown, sort of from around the same time period, a year later, but very different type of tune, a post-bop, up-tempo. All right, see you then.